We're going to space.
Whole hullabaloo about you, man, and this mess you got going.
I would take an axe to a couple people's heads. I mean, I would go barbaric.
To a couple robots?
No, to maybe
really...
like a town, like Oblivion style.
Whoa, no, you just...
Sir, we're talking about robots.
Scabies is a that's also a staple of white culture.
Y'all some nasty niggas, bro.
Like,
Is that white culture?
I believe
Y'all can
scabies,
keep that
It's
shit.
dirty.
But the black people, they smoke the weed and they get too relaxed.
I'm not getting taken down by no British cops.
Is this true, Don Juice? Is this true? You know the foreign affairs. Is this true?
It's propaganda. Just saying.
Hello, friends, fiends, everybody in between, anybody out there with ears, possums.
Possums.
I love possums.
Opossums.
No,
no.
we're
Raccoons.
Americans. Coons.
Raccoons.
No, I always call them coonums.
I call them coons also.
I call them coonums.
Apparently people like eating
Coonums.
raccoons.
I would
Yeah,
eat
over in
raccoon.
Why
Apopka.
would you eat one?
In Apopka, they were selling raccoon feet.
Are you serious?
Raccoon feet?
Yeah.
That's not
Why
much
would
meat.
you do that?
It's like gristle.
That's
A lot of
awful.
They were eating raccoons.
Do they have-
Toes.
I feel like
You
they
just
have
haven't
like
been to the right
web-ish toes, like a rodent. You know what I mean? Like not webbed, like they can swim, but webbed, like their toes are just a little attached.
They
you
got
know?
a little line in.
They're very low tier mammals.
They got tiny.
But coonums will steal from you.
they'll
Space
rob
Boy
you.
Dandy was looking at her hands like, I got a little webbing.
Don't technically.
I would get across this.
Doesn't technically everybody have some type of webbing?
I worked with a chef where he was always given the Vulcan symbol because he had webbed hands. Like,
Except between his middle and ring fingers?
yeah, he had these
I
ones.
would karate chop that so fast.
He had those and those
Imagine how
webbed.
powerful his smacks were. Like, I know there's a lot of air resistance, but at the same, there's a lot of surface area.
He used to joke that Swayze gave the shocker.
There's not enough of diminishing returns.
Did
I
he
would
call
just be
himself?
like,
Did he call himself Swayze? Like
His
Patrick
name was
Swayze?
Josue.
He
but
was
he gave
Swayze.
Swayze gave the shocker.
It took me a really long time to be able to do that, and I'm still like.
The shocker?
yeah, you look like you really had to think
The
about
Vulcan?
it.
Looking at it like, can you do that? Can you separate them?
Leonard Nimoy's birthday was like yesterday.
Oh,
so
shit.
shouts out to
It's
Spock.
too much.
Spock boy.
Spock
boy.
dead?
No, he's alive.
He's still alive.
I'm pretty sure he's alive.
Okay, he's still alive. I mean, if he's not dead,
Right?
I wasn't wishing death on Spock.
I mean, like I could be Jamie and pull it up, but like
Do it. Pull that shit up.
For some
Jamie,
reason,
look that
I
up.
feel
So-
Leonard Nimoy did pass.
So,
No,
so
I actually do also feel like Leonard Nimoy passed.
Like,
I
if you
feel like
say-
he did too.
Yeah,
I
if you
feel like
say,
he did too.
I
I think
Spock's. If you say I think Spock's still alive, but you think wait, no,
What I
Leonard
think-
Nimoy.
well,
what I think
Spock
what it
wasn't
actually
born
was-
yet. Spock is like 3010.
What it very easily could have
I
been
mean,
was
Cumberbatch
that like
is now-
somebody posted an article from like a year ago, and I was looking at the
Cumberbatch is
date
gone.
and not actually reading the article. You know what I'm saying?
Pull up that date.
It could have still been his
You
birthday
got- you
yesterday.
got the webs.
Whether he was alive or not.
Jamie, search that.
Well,
Google that.
while I'm searching this, and this poor RAM is just being slashed because I'm using the wrong browser.
Which one do you click?
You know the one.
The Fox Boys?
The Fox Boys.
He's using Pornhub browser.
As long as it's not that Google Chrome boys, because them boys suck.
That's a lot of RAM.
Open your mouth.
I'm gonna do the intros.
Google
We
Chrome.
got the girl Space Boy Dandy. There's vibrations going on.
No, I think that's over there.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Leonard Nimoy died in 2015.
Okay, so he is dead.
So I've just memes fucked me up. Okay.
That man been dead for 4 years.
New Spock has to take his place.
New Spock, gay Spock, gay boy Spock.
That dude from American Horror Story?
Yeah, that guy gay.
That boy is
Wait,
gay.
which one?
The gay one.
Blayface.
Yeah, Bloody Face. Yeah, the gay one.
The not
Oh.
the not Leonard Nimoy.
Zachary Quinto.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's new Spock.
New spot.
Kind of
Really?
reminds me of that.
And what's worse
I
is
see
when I
that.
Google him, his profile comes up pink.
Hey.
That thing? Does that identify
Maybe
the
that's
gays?
just a coincidence.
Oh, shit.
probably a
It's probably not a
Wait a minute.
coincidence.
Didn't Hitler stick fucking pink stars on the gays?
Did you
Did?
just say he
Were they
stick
pink? I
fucked
thought
him?
they were yellow.
No,
Where did
no, that was for the Jews that were yellow. Did he do?
I think he did that for the gays too.
Hold on.
Nuh-uh.
Oh yeah.
Is that real? I don't think that's
the
real.
thing. I think
for
that's the
getting
thing.
Jews and gays
I think
confused.
Hold on.
I don't believe you.
I think that was the thing, bro.
Look, I know a good amount about Hitler.
You would.
I do.
You would.
And
Prisoners were required to wear an upside down pink triangle.
See?
That's where the
gay.
Somebody call out Google.
the
They're with
Tiki Winky
that.
thing
They with
came
that
from.
bullshit.
But that was a purple
That,
upside down
uh,
triangle, wasn't it?
Randy Flemite shit.
Get them.
So
Get them.
next to the dandy one, we got Horton Hears a Who.
Yep, never forget.
He hears the Who and he hears every episode.
An elephant never forgets, sir.
We got to speak into mics because that poor mic. I tried
It's
to
struggling.
I tried to not trade, but
We had to get
man's-
way too gay on this.
Your
to-
man's next to it just wanted to be really close to you.
It's intimate.
Yeah. So,
Known each other a
buddies.
long time, but
These
I
are
don't know if we've,
intimate conversations.
We've never shared a bike.
you've never shared a bike?
We never shared a bike or mic.
Oh.
We've shared a
Or
bike.
dyke.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wait.
With or
That's
without a
hold
seat.
on. That's a whole different thing. So
That's a different topic
So
tonight.
we got Van
Mike
Man
Sharon.
and his friend. It's a great time across the table.
Left foot green.
You gentlemen are using that mic like pros. You just slobbering all over it.
Working it.
Yeah. We got
I don't know if that was necessary.
we got the man Black Lightning.
Well,
Big boss.
So what bothered me when I saw that on Netflix, it might be Hulu. I don't know. It's something.
What?
It might just be Amazon Prime, like trying to. I have the.
You saw what?
the Black Lightning.
Black Lightning.
Oh, Black Lightning.
Something's advertising it to me, and that guy who plays Black Lightning, I was like, where do I know him from? I looked up. He was an assassin in Prison Break in one of the later seasons, and I was like, oh shit, that man done lost some weight to play this guy. But he was also terrifying. I wouldn't fuck with Black Lightning. And we got Black Lightning right here.
Big boss.
Can I say every time at work when I'm on I purposely ride on the back of the golf cart so I feel like Big Boss.
Wait, like, where do you ride on the back? Do you just,
Like the back part where like the flip up seat is. Someone and I got my dreads up in like the top bun.
Oh no!
So I just feel like Big Boss.
You need to put a cardboard box on.
Just bring one from the warehouse.
Yeah, with a fake eye patch. I'll be Big Boss for real, boy.
You got myself here hosting AJ. I'm drunk, but it's been an interesting week. Everybody's innocent this week except for Stormy Daniels' lawyer, and this is beautiful. Trump has not been exonerated explicitly, but there was no evidence of collusion. I could have told you that from
What
the
was that,
jump.
a 300-page file?
I don't have those stats.
300-page file, but he was not innocent, but not guilty.
Do you have the Carfax?
Why would a man who does not want to be elected try so hard to get himself elected? That's my biggest question.
For the memes.
No.
That's Harambe.
And at the same time, other than Trump, Jussie Smollett was found of no collusion with the Nigerian brothers who beat him, who his attorneys concede beat him. And this has been a big story. So I think it was Monday this happened.
Mm-hmm.
I remember hearing his speech live. It was why is that a thing? First of all, why is Jussie Smollett's speech from the
Why is
courthouse?
anyone giving him any type of attention, like at all?
So they're like, why not? This is good. This is good
fuck him.
media trash. This is good media trash. We can get all the views from it. Let's put it on TV.
I mean, he checks all the boxes for the news.
I mean, he's
entertaining.
the American of African.
he's gay, black, and Jewish,
He's entertaining.
I mean,
and he's an entertainer.
He's
Very
on
entertaining.
Empire.
He also owes the police $150,000.
Well, that's because this whole announcement from the prosecutor's office was specifically while the Chicago Police Department was doing a training exercise and they weren't told about it. So it was very underhanded. All 16. I don't think the dude should have had 16 felony counts. I don't think he should have ever been in prison for it.
Definitely should have had 16 felonies.
Don't they drop the multiples though?
They dropped everything.
They dropped everything.
No, I mean like if you.
Yeah, he just
I mean like
walked.
if you're getting.
You
Like,
could have
how they
pled
charge
down.
him with multiple things.
Yeah, they charge
Well,
him with multiple
okay.
things so you can do a plea deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they charged him with multiple things so they could hit him with lesser things. But the fact was that he was doing some dirty shit. He had definitely committed the crimes. He had had some conspiracy. He had had some hate crime. Even though he himself is black, he had committed some hate crimes.
I don't think he committed a hate crime. I think what he did was
He had definitely
He
done
created
some.
a fucking conspiracy.
definitely conspired
He had also falsified police reports.
and
Like,
used police resources
He wasted fucking time
and money and attention.
and
And-
emotion.
and
But
slander.
He has plenty of money.
He
I
had
never wasted
done some slander.
my emotion on him, but a lot of other people did. He sat on TV and lied.
And
Why?
Crying those
Why?
R. Kelly tears.
We shouldn't even give him any more attention.
Blueberry
and
tears.
and I hate to say this, but the smuggest speech when they announced him.
With the sunglasses on.
I never once conceded my guilt. I was always innocent of these crimes.
He's always worked for marginalized people.
That's why that boy got fined.
Is allegedly fined. We'll see
I
if
don't
that
even-
pans out.
I don't feel like the fight is enough, in
Well,
my opinion.
A lot of
Well, the FBI.
a lot of lawyers have put together like this cooperative letter against I forget her name. It's something Fox, the state attorney.
The DA?
Morgan
No, state
Fox.
attorney.
Oh, state attorney.
Well, okay, so when she recused the
She
case,
recused herself.
when she
Not
recused
her
herself
office.
of the case, it should have gone to the attorney general of a neighboring state. It should not have stayed in Illinois.
She shouldn't have stayed in her office, and that's what all of her colleagues that are also state attorneys said. That it should have never stayed in her office whatsoever.
Yeah, it should have gone to a attorney general or something from another state. It should not have stayed there in Illinois. The record should definitely not have been expunged immediately.
Immediately and sealed.
Probably. It's just
You can't see what happened.
money,
Which,
man. Money.
which Illinois has a law that under reasonable circumstances you can't pull up somebody's court cases. You can't pull up evidence in a court case as a matter of not HIPAA, but close to that, where you can't go through somebody's shit. But they were immediately cut off from being able to see anything.
That's insane. Like we're not allowed to know what happened.
It's that Chicago shit, bro.
It's very corrupt. And everybody who's supporting him is like, well, the Chicago Police Department's corrupt. So is the prosecution office. Like, obviously, like the same people who let him go are the same people who helped those cops put other people in prison. So it's the same system. So you can't just think that, oh, the police are corrupt, so obviously dude's innocent.
Nah, because the thing is, the cops even said he's not innocent.
The mayor said
Even
he's
his
not-
attorney said, well,
No, it
he
is.
definitely committed the crime,
Yeah.
but he's such a good person.
That's a bad attorney.
Yeah.
When did they say that? Because they were maintaining innocence for a few days.
Hold on, I'll pull that
So I
up.
forgot. I had shared your tweet because you had to deal with those motherfuckers on Facebook saying, "Oh, he's innocent," but the cops say he's not fucking innocent. It just the shit got fucking dropped. But once again, it's fucking Chicago, bro. And if we're gonna talk about corrupt cities in fucking United States, you're talking
Chicago
about,
is like number one.
You're talking about
Yeah,
Chicago. You're talking about
That's
Chicago,
probably
New
the best
Orleans, and
place for
fucking
him to
Baltimore.
do that in.
Yeah, if he didn't been someplace else, he wouldn't have fucking jail. Not saying he should have went to jail, but he should at least paid some fucking money. He should at least got community service.
Pull that shit off in Florida.
Oh yeah, nah, bro, you gonna be in some shit. So I mean, I'm not surprised he didn't go to jail. I'm not surprised he didn't get in any trouble, to tell you the truth, because it's like
I honestly
I'm
think
not
the
surprised.
48 hours community service is fair. Like, I think that's about what he should have, like, that should have been a sentence.
Yeah.
But he didn't go through the justice system to receive the
Yeah,
sentence.
you gotta at least go through the system. 'Cause, like, at least I can say nobody got hurt.
I mean, he technically got hurt.
I mean,
It was just for show.
yeah. For his own, whatever, sick sociopath. That boy a sociopath.
He's a sociopath.
That boy a fucking
He looks like one.
sociopath.
He has no soul when you look him in the eyes.
That boy's such bad. But it's wild that Trump was like, "Hey, bro, we investigating this."
Because
Now,
that's
some
a
shit.
national problem. You know
Like,
what
nah,
I mean?
investigate this motherfucker, bro.
Investigate this fucking Empire actor.
He playing. He yelling. he not gonna fuck up my slogan.
So the prosecutor of the case said that he was definitely guilty, but based on all the facts
The
and
prosecutor,
circumstances
not his
of the
lawyer,
case,
but the one who was
and keeping in mind the resources and keeping in mind that the office's number one priority is to combat violent crimes and the drivers of violence, I decided to offer this disposition to the case.
But the fact that it's a disposition and didn't go to an action. So you've been arrested before.
Multiple times.
So you know when you go to a disposition or a deposition, whatever that fucking thing is, you know,
The thing where they say, "Hey, you did that shit,"
yeah,
and
where
you
you
go,
go to
"Oh,
where you make a
no."
plea, where you go and make a plea. So that's not what he didn't make a plea.
Nope.
There's nothing. There's nothing on his record.
He
They just
never
dropped
stood
the
before
charges
a judge.
at all. So that's not what they gave him. They gave him a loophole that they were able to fish out,
He did forfeit $10,000 worth of bond.
and he also has to give the city $150,000.
Well,
You mean,
they
like, an episode of Empire.
yeah. Well, they've said that, but they've not gotten any word back whether he'll follow that. They've
I mean, would
asked
you?
him.
I wouldn't.
I
I'd
wouldn't.
leave.
I'd be
There's
like,
no legal
fuck
obligation
y'all.
for him to do it. First of all,
It's extortion.
It's
It is
literally
textbook
extortion.
extortion.
It's
They've
literally-
said the state of Illinois would like this much money from you, but there's nothing saying you have to give it to them.
Or you're gonna get some more charges.
They're gonna press federal level charges, but unless the feds are coming to knock on my door to say, "Hey, this is happening," I'm not
They hit
giving
him-
you that damn money.
They hit him with the OJ. It's like, hey, you got off on that, but you are gonna pay this money.
yeah, and that's it's fair. Overall, it's fair. I just think he should have gone through the justice system. It's literally obstruction of justice.
We
the
have
state
R.
attorney's
Kelly
office,
not able to put out
Trapped in the Closet, Volume 33,
because of Chicago. So why should Jussie Smollett get
and
off?
also him, collecting young women.
Those young women,
Allegedly.
those
Allegedly.
young women allegedly went of their own volition. Jesse allegedly
Got beat up and held onto his sandwich the whole time by his own volition.
by people in
We
whiteface.
still
But
don't know what
yeah,
type
and
of
that's
sandwich
that's the
was.
new thing of explaining how they were white supremacists the whole time, is that these fucking Nigerian brothers who have already admitted to doing the crime were in whiteface. That's
That's silly.
stupid. Who wears
Super
whiteface?
Zav?
You know he had to tell. Sorry.
No, it's just that's fucking silly.
Like,
it's just-
if somebody's in whiteface, they're not
It's
going to look like me.
Sav, how much would I have to pay you to get you in whiteface to commit a crime for me?
Well, okay, I will say. So, what's that one video that's Tyler the Creator and A$AP Rocky where he has like the white face? Because that was actually really good.
Who that boy?
White face. The who
Who
that
dat
was.
is?
Or
Who him
anime
is.
in Red Mercedes was also in whiteface.
That was actually also pretty good white face. So I'm not saying that it's not possible.
Dave
to
Chappelle
do.
whiteface was the most hilarious whiteface.
The
It was
racist?
so-
That
it
was
was
the
so
most
racist,
scary.
but I had no problem with it. They're gray. Like Dave Chappelle playing a white man is gray.
Yeah, that shit was funny. But
That's
no, I
great.
don't think in this particular situation, I feel like that's just making it more.
Stupid. There's
It's
no
just
need.
added-
He
it's
already beat the
ridiculous.
charges.
Yeah, like don't say anything else. Just leave it. Like, just stop. Don't say anything else except I'm sorry. Like that's all he should.
Well,
be
he can't
saying.
say he's sorry because that admits guilt.
Yeah.
and he's an innocent boy.
Gotta
innocent
be.
man.
And
But
He looks out for
he's
marginalized
not.
people.
Real good. Go get some bleach.
He was a victim of a heinous crime
No, but
by
he,
two
but-
Nigerian brothers
but-
that he's already paid to train him.
But he
physically.
wasn't. He wasn't.
Hey, he was out here.
No.
He was trying to eat
Listen, he
sandwiches.
said he was trying to eat his cold cut combo,
At like
and these niggas hopped down
2 in the
on him,
morning.
with
yeah,
some
in
bleach
the AM.
and a noose,
in -9 degrees.
yelling MAGA.
What a terrible time!
Bleach that wasn't frozen.
What a
somehow.
terrible time
No.
to stage a hate crime. Like literally, like that's miserable for everybody.
Stage
out
your
there.
hate crime in the summer before the
yeah,
2020
No,
election.
there's too many people outside then.
Not at 2 in the morning, I'd hope.
It's Chicago.
it's
Yeah, there's a
Chicago.
lot of homeless.
Yeah, they don't matter. You can hire them.
Hey man, just wait till I get my.
It would have been better if he hired the homeless. Like,
Wait till I
why
get my
would
sub,
you
then
write a
come out.
check? Go to the ATM like 5 days before. Plan this
And
shit
just
out
make
long
it rain
term.
with $5 bills.
Yeah, or like go to the ATM like 5 days in a row to get how much. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a little bit off the radar, and just pay homeless people. Have them beat you with a trash can or something. That would have made more sense. Like,
Because they'd steal your organs.
no, they wouldn't. They don't have surgical skill.
You don't know that.
Homeless in Chicago?
You don't
Yeah,
know
that's
that.
true. That's a different type of homeless.
They'll fuck you up.
So
Boys want liver with fava beans.
in all of this, the creepy lawyer from the whole Stormy Daniels thing, Avenatti, he got arrested for extortion and wire fraud because he told Nike, "I got some dirt on you."
So Nike?
Nike,
I'm gonna just do you.
and with his Jussie Smollett's lawyer Mark Garagos, I think is his name, the same one who represented Colin Kaepernick, he was involved with this as well. And I guess he told Nike that, I got some dirt on you guys, and if you don't give me, like, I think it was $1.5 million, I'm going to release that, and it's going to greatly hurt your profits. So they called the authorities, and were like, the creepy Stormy Daniels lawyer is trying to extort us,
So Nike's like, come get these boys.
essentially.
Come get this boy.
I would love to know what he was gonna release that could make them quiver when, Southern pride was on the line, and that didn't make them quiver.
I bet it was something simple like, I know you use Chinese sweatshop workers.
Yeah, it's like
We all know this.
It's like, bet, dude, I don't even have to take you to court for this. You just,
Like, we all know.
We're gonna give them a pack of Doritos. They're gonna say no. They gave us $9 an hour.
Now, the funniest thing is he's been flirting with running for president this year. Michael Avenatti.
Who isn't?
Fair.
Dude, I ran for president this year.
Did you?
Didn't he
Yeah,
get in trouble
I'm
for
gonna win.
sexual harassment shit?
I voted for you.
Yeah.
That voted for
It
me.
was, I think
I'm gonna
no,
write
it was,
in
it
Harambe
wasn't sexual
again.
harassment. It was domestic violence.
Okay.
It was definitely domestic violence.
Why is everybody running for president all of a sudden?
Democratic?
Because
It's like,
easy.
that's
There's
literally...
like one Republican and like
It's easy.
20 Democrats.
It's
right
like, I
now
feel like
already.
Democrats
and everybody feels like
Well,
they're
look,
just
falling into
the
a-
Everyone
the-
feels like everyone hates
No, but
Trump.
Yeah,
in
they're better gonna-
2016
they're
there were
better
like
than
20
Trump.
Republicans and like there were 5 Democrats in the first. Yeah, in the first debate.
Yeah, but think about how
That's
many of
'cause
those...
Hillary kept like threatening to murder all of them.
Yeah.
That's why they won.
Yeah.
Think about how many of those Republicans died off in like the first damn debate though. Like 6 of them dropped out.
Yeah, I mean, it
immediately.
was so crazy. They had like the major leagues and the minor leagues the next night. They had like the big ones, the Ted Cruz's and Marco Rubio's and Trump's and shit like that, and Rand Paul for some reason with his pube hair, and then they had like the minor league ones, which I can't even name them because they didn't. And I watched these debates, but
Yeah,
they,
Bobby Jindal bitch ass. And
Bobby
them.
Jindal was in the minor leagues after because it was done based on polling. I think he was in the major leagues at first, and then he shifted into the minor leagues. He thinks he's white.
He's not gonna win, bro. Like that boy needs to stop. I'm still surprised that motherfucker became governor of fucking Louisiana of all places.
Who voted Bobby Jindal?
I don't fucking
Like
know,
what?
bro.
Did they just think he was from the Bayou? Like how did they do that?
That I don't fucking know.
Like they were
bro.
like, oh, he's tan like me,
that motherfucker's Republican in
Yeah.
Louisiana,
and he's Indian.
and he's Indian. So how? The
But
fuck?
he loves to bleach himself in portraits.
that boy.
Like that was a white man in his gubernatorial portrait. Like that was not Bobby Jindal.
That boy got some identity problems.
Yeah, I mean, don't we all?
Not to that level.
Yeah, no,
I
Not
do.
that level.
You did?
I did.
You thought you were an Aboriginal?
I woke up the other day.
People keep telling me I'm Mexican, so
What are you?
not Mexican.
That's not an answer.
Oh, but come on, though. I was gonna say he's tan.
It's not
You're tan.
an answer.
His eyes are round, and
Yeah.
he has no hair. So if you were gonna put him in a race group, I'd let him make me a burrito.
Oh.
I'm not Mexican, but I worked at Moe's for a long time.
You worked at Moe's?
Yes.
Welcome to Moe's. I worked there
I can
too.
make
You
a
worked
beast of
there.
a burrito.
Oh.
I'm not Hispanic.
I worked at Moe's as well for like 3 years. It fucked me up when when I found out that it stood for musicians, outlaws, and entertainers.
What?
Yeah, that's what Mo stands for.
Oh,
There's
you
no
didn't-
Mo.
You didn't put it together when.
No, I
they
got the
had
whole thing.
pictures
Okay,
and
so you know how they had
dead
the
things
imposter pictures, right? Because those are pictures of like the lookalike contest.
Yeah,
so
the
we
dead
had
guys,
next to
but not
Michael
dead
Jackson,
guys.
and we put it in the bathroom over the baby changing table.
That's weird.
We did it on purpose to see if anybody would. And it was also like, it was the men's bathroom when we first installed a baby changing table in the men's restroom for single dads and such. And the problem was I would take a piss and this Michael Jackson impersonator is like looking at me the whole time while I'm trying to piss. And
AJ, wash your hands.
I always wash my hands after pissing, not
Yeah.
after shitting. No,
Uh,
I'm kidding.
Okay, so I'll say this. I went to a Moe's one time. I sat there in the bathroom for 20 minutes. No employee came out and washed my hands.
Well,
Oh shit.
Yeah, it
Wait,
does
was
say
somebody
employees
supposed-
must
Must
wash
wash hands.
your hands. It doesn't say there. It says your.
oh, well,
Wow.
I should have gotten a
I
tip.
don't know if
Wow,
you- I
is
don't
that
know if
what
you've
we're
ever-
fucking doing?
never
I don't
actually
know if you've
looked at
ever
it.
caught that before.
So
You stand there in the bathroom and you go out and complain.
I know this is way off topic, but you know.
no, welcome to Moe's.
I've never been to
Wash your
those.
hands.
So.
Or don't wash
Moe's is
your hands.
delicious. Fuck Chipotle.
Fuck
I've
Chipotle.
Never been,
I've
I've
never-
never
That
been to
queso.
Chipotle.
Chipotle either.
That
Their
queso
their
is
queso is the
gold.
best. Their queso is literally. I
I've
used to
never
do
been
shots
to
of
either
it.
place.
Listen.
I literally used to do shots of the queso, and then
Hit
when
my-
they got the sriracha,
They
used to
stole
just-
my
listen.
recipe.
Here's my problem with Chipotle.
They stole my fucking recipe.
Every time I used to get high and go to Chipotle with my boys, they would always give me a fucking that's not, first off, it's not a fucking burrito, it's a fucking ball.
It's a baby.
from Moe's.
No, fucking Chipotle.
Oh yeah, they don't know how to roll
the
burritos.
fucking ball.
Chipotle is weird.
It's a fucking ball. I want a
They-
burrito
They
ball.
got way too much cilantro and everything.
It's like, what are you doing? Why is it shaped like this? This is not burrito. This is a fucking ball full of fucking rice and beans. Here's the thing, though. Was it good? Yes. Was it worth all that money? Hell no.
So my lighter has been swapped out for some weird Irish lighter that I've never seen in my life,
You seen that lighter before, bro?
I love chop
and I'm just very upset. Where did my lighter go, Zav? I've gave you my lighter, and I got this one back.
No.
No,
Last
what
I
is
saw
this?
it, you took it to your truck
What is
with
this? I haven't been to my truck all night.
I'm pretty sure you
Grabbed-
keistered it.
That's
grabbed your
what I
keys
gave back
and
to
your
you.
wa-
Down that
and your
fucking
lighter. That's
coaster,
it.
bro.
And then you left and came back.
And you
I
came
really-
back walking weird.
Oh, that's one
Right there.
Oh.
Right here.
You just grab
Under
random
the
coasters
gummy
and shit.
bears.
If you hear that,
Why are you putting gummy bears
All
on
that
top of fire
crinkling.
makers?
How'd you eat a whole bag of gummy bears?
I've already got one.
anybody wants to know what that crinkling is, it's gummy bears.
It's gummy bears.
Zav ate a whole gummy bears.
Are there any?
whole
Zav looks
gummy
so
bear.
upset.
I was gonna.
A whole gummy
did
bear
it.
was
I was
eaten.
gonna have to join the other
I
bag.
literally didn't.
She literally did, but she's gonna claim she did not.
No.
But that gummy bear genocide is on her
There
hands.
was an
She
entire
opened-
fresh bag
No,
of
she
gummy bears
opened
when I
that
got
bag,
here.
and now it is
wait,
empty.
Wait.
I opened the other
He
bag
ate-
earlier.
He ate some.
No, I didn't eat from that bag. I only ate from that bag.
Exactly.
And the
He
only
ate
one
from
who
Nick's
gave you
bag.
gummy
One that's
bears
empty.
was Nick's
No,
bag.
you
Like, so this is you ate a lot of gummy bears, regardless of whether you
And
ate the
I've
whole
been
bag
sharing
or
my
not.
bag.
Zav right now is Queen Gummy Bear.
Ate all the gummies, bro. This is just genocide.
I didn't. Oh my god.
Why do you
She
hate
waged
bear
war
people?
on the Habro Gummy Bears lifestyle.
Hey, don't talk back.
No, when
bad
I was
about
little,
the
I
Habros.
used to like aggressively
was-
eat Teddy Grahams.
Haribo?
And, like,
No.
I want to know what an aggressively eating teddy bear in.
Haribo or Hasbro?
Where you like bite their fucking heads and limbs off, and you just leave them in bodies, and you stack
Yeah,
the
no,
bodies,
well, no.
and then you eat all the bodies at once with a glass of milk, but you ate the rest dry.
Oh.
well, see, I would eat
You
the
can't
body
eat head
parts
dry.
That's
one by one, but then
graham
I would
cracker
just go ahead and
genocide.
eat the body. Like I wouldn't stack them. I would
Gummy
just
bears
do it
and
all
milk.
at
Gummy
once.
bears
No.
and milk doesn't sound good.
She'd
Not
make them
gummy
suffer
bears, the-
first.
No,
Teddy
Teddy
Grahams.
Grahams.
Oh, Teddy
Teddy
Grahams.
And there
Okay,
was
I
like
missed
this
that part.
one like rainbow flavored one that
That's
was like
disgusting.
confetti. It was really good.
No, that sounds like just frosting all in my cabinet.
No, there was no frosting on it.
How
It
is
was
it
just
confetti?
like
It was sprinkles. What is
I
it?
think
it
it
was
had
colored.
sprinkles. Yeah, I don't know.
Die.
It was good. It was a good one.
AJ hears confetti and just imagines the sweetest jizz
Okay,
possible.
so you.
Oh.
That's a terrible seg. No,
I don't.
that's wrong. But then the segue I wanted to use is just terrible because you said the word colored, and then the next topic's Jordan Peele not hiring white people, and Now it's just
Colored?
it's just
Now it's
way
just
more
jizz.
racist than I wanted it to be. Like this is just
No, is it?
yeah. I mean, I didn't want it to be racist. This is the
You're calling him colored. He just happened to say colored.
but it reminded me of Jordan Peele.
I said
It reminded me of Jordan
crackers
Peele.
of
I
color.
mean, they're calling people of color. So I mean, at this point,
But and doesn't that mean the same
it's
thing
a-
as color?
no,
Like,
it is the same thing.
Is
It's a
it
pretty
being- it's just-
ethnically
say all of a
diverse
sudden.
podcast. I mean,
Yeah.
There's
can
one
it-
Yeah, we
white,
got miscellaneous
really-
brown.
We
Can
got-
it really
we got-
be racist?
We got Black Mitch.
He-
blackest Mitch.
Aboriginal Mitch.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
We have vaguely East Asian Nick.
Ethnically, ethnically ambiguous.
Yeah, you really are ethnically ambiguous.
He kind of looks
know what
Mexican,
He
but
kinda
you know his
looks
eyes are
Mexican.
squinty.
He might be able to pass for like Iraqi.
If he said he was cutting your lawn, you wouldn't argue with him.
No,
Yeah.
can't speak Spanish. Failed Spanish.
We got
by
a
the way.
Jamaican and an Ethiopian
I'm
across
not.
from. Hey,
Listen.
hey.
Listen.
We're-
If I find I'm Ethiopian, I'm gonna be
Let's
upset.
get 23andMe.
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 No.
Big boss
Look,
about to
You're gonna
commit some
get your
murder.
DNA.
I'll do
They're
a
gonna
23andMe
clone
if you do it. We'll do a whole.
No, bro.
If we can all do our 23andMe's, like that's
They're
one,
gonna
that's the
have
only
us
time I'll
as
do it.
clones.
I get that. The Clone Dome.
Los Infernal Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Terribly.
Lost.
The LEs aren't
Terrible.
pronounced.
Terrible.
Los Terribly.
Terrible.
Le Terrible.
And
They
it's
cloning
just,
me,
God
bro.
damn it.
And it's just gonna be Coutre.
It's gonna be
God
three of
damn
me.
it. You're mocking my people. We like bread. We like
Red
hairy
wine.
We like having hairy armpits and wine.
It's gonna be wild.
Don't be mispronouncing
And
our.
cheers.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Dead! We're all dead!
Oh,
Oh
shit.
god! The mixer is fucked!
That is bad.
It's smashing.
Oh no.
Oh, I hear sound. Oh.
All right.
That's because he turned the
We're
volume
clicking
down.
and picking.
Get that. Right there. Under the mic.
Ow, my hand.
That boy splashing ciders all over
Take
the
a break.
place.
Fucking slipped. I got way too excited about my French people.
Yeah, he heard French Revolution and he just went.
Get it right there.
God.
Under the mic.
No, there's some over under the mixer right here. That's what I was trying to get to. Ah.
Tragic.
Good night.
All right, so
Get that.
Jordan Peele
Yes.
has came out saying he does not see himself casting a white lead because, as he said, he's seen that movie before.
You've all seen that movie.
That's
We've
fair.
all seen that movie before.
That's fair.
The problem is, a certain percentage of white people are mad.
The same
Nick was
people
trying
who
to figure out which movie it was.
The same people who cry-
RoboCop.
the same people that cry about white
It
genocide.
was RoboCop.
Hey, that
that
exists.
wasn't
It
to an
does not
extent.
exist.
That
It
was not
exists
a
to
white
an
man,
extent, but it
silver
should
man.
not be called genocide.
There you go. You just answered the question.
It's replacement.
Listen. You can't call it white genocide. You can't call it white genocide because just because a certain percent of white girls aren't fucking white dudes, that does not mean the white race is being eliminated.
If
but
they're
the
being
white race
replaced by
does
the
have
brown
a very,
race,
very low fertility rate.
well,
in
everybody has a low
comparison.
fucking fertility
not true.
rate, except immigrants. If you want to go
Hey,
to
oh,
Dippin' Dots done fucked us up.
I've never had Dippin' Dots.
I've
You're
had
probably
it once.
fertile
They
as
kinda
hell.
feel weird.
Wear a condom.
ice cream of the future.
Yeah, wear a condom.
That's
Dippin'
been around
Dots
forever.
Yeah, Dippin' Dots fucking us up. Ask anybody who eats Dippin' Dots. They ain't having kids.
Dippin' Dots.
So,
AJ,
like-
how many Dippin' Dots you eat?
not very many.
He ain't got no kids. He did not say.
Are you saying that Dippin'
did
Dots
not
is some
say
magical
never.
fertility?
No, there's some magical fertility blocker. He said he ain't said he'd never eaten.
So you're
Dippin'
saying
Dots.
that Dippin' Dots are
killing your
spermicide.
sperm.
Probably.
You heard it here first, folks. Dippin' Dots
If you've ever had the
destroys
dip
your
and
swimmers.
the dot.
Look at how it massacred my boy. Just terrible dots.
But like,
AJ ain't got 12 kids yet.
It's
She
true.
only seen saving
That one
them.
Dippin' Dot just, it only takes once.
it's like you can't honestly get mad at Jordan Peele for saying that because it's like, bro, listen. For the longest, people have been saying, "Damn, bro, why don't they cast black people in the movies?" Where obviously there should be black people in the movies. Like,
I mean, do you
Well,
get
it's-
upset when there's obviously a token?
see, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like
Yes,
there's situations
yes, I
Do you
where
get upset when there's obvious because there's no token? So are you getting mad that there's no token?
Well,
Or
here's
are
the
you
thing,
getting
it's not
mad
It's like
that
LL
is
Cool
an
J and
obvious
Deep Blue
token?
Sea.
See, that's
No,
that's,
no,
But he had
no.
a big production role.
He lived and Samuel L. Jackson died. So
That
you
was-
had both sides of the coin there.
I would have preferred LL Cool J getting eaten by that shark to Samuel Jackson.
What?
Yeah, no, they wanted to hire the one big name actor to purposely kill him off.
Yeah.
And he died in
That's
such
a bad-
a perfect,
that's
shocking
bad.
way.
He wasn't
Yeah.
the lead. Neither of them were the lead.
I feel like
Well, that was the point, to kill him in a shocking way. So that's kind of.
Would you feel that in Pulp Fiction? Would you feel that either of the main black characters were the lead? It was John Travolta for no reason.
No, wait,
definitely Samuel Jackson was the main character.
He was the main character.
I would
He
say
was the main character.
Yes.
He was one of
He
the
had a
mains.
full
He was
arc.
one of the mains.
One of the main characters.
I feel there were like 4 main characters.
It
and
was
John
Bruce Willis,
Travolta.
There
John
were a lot
Travolta.
of-
He's the 5
but-
then.
and
Because
Samuel Jackson.
Uma Thurman was
There's
one.
4.
And then
I feel like
The-
Uma Thurman's
the
story
Rams?
was
Yeah,
John
big
Travolta's
guy.
story.
I don't know his actual
Was Ving
name.
Rhames the main character?
Samuel Jackson
technically-
wasn't the
technically
main
was.
character. He's the most memorable.
Technically, he
though.
was the actual main character of the whole thing.
No.
Because everybody had that was their thing, and he was
Marcel
an actual,
Wallace.
Marcel Wallace was the main character of Pulp Fiction.
I will say that John Travolta was a main character.
John Travolta's dances were disgusting.
John Travolta
Because
was
he
a main
dances
character
way too
because
well
he
and
had
looks
a
so nonchalant
full
about it.
arc.
He's launching off in Polk County,
He
where
was also out of
Saint-
his mind.
not St. Cloud, Ocala. Yeah, John Travolta
He was
lives
also heroined out of his mind. Well,
in the movie.
In the movie.
John Travolta, Bruce Willis,
John Travolta literally
and then
launches
Samuel
planes
Jackson
like 50 miles
were
from
the
here.
characters. Were
Yeah,
the 3 main
those were the
characters.
3 main characters.
They had a full arc. John Travolta.
They each had a full arc.
They
I
had a
get what
full
you're
arc.
saying.
Those were the only 3
Okay.
characters that had a full from beginning to end and spaced it all the way out.
Yes,
yeah, and
getting
it was
rid of the
separated
bullets in the
too
bathroom,
because
yes.
the flashback format type thing. It was I see
Where
what you're
they
saying.
started out with Samuel Jackson being in the same bar as the robber. Well, not
It was
bar,
a
the
diner.
diner.
Yeah.
As the robbers, where it
Shit,
came
I'm not
full
going to
circle
Denny's.
at the end of him. Honestly, he was the only character that got out of that unscathed.
Yeah. Him and Bruce Willis.
Bruce
'Cause remember,
Willis.
he dips
Bruce
ass
Willis
in the
had to
fucking-
see somebody
Get-
get raped in the ass.
Well, he also blasted fucking John Travolta.
Yeah,
He did. He got
which
that's
taught
revenge.
which taught me to always take my Mac 11 into the shitter with me.
Don't leave your
leave
Don't
Mac
leave your
11
Mac 11 on the
on the
counter.
counter. You'll get fucking killed.
And don't make toast. In the
Yeah, don't make
bathroom.
toast.
So
While-
Jordan,
and then take a shit.
Jordan Peele has also said he's quitting acting, but yeah, about a week
He's
ago.
got to
Fine.
at this
He doesn't.
point.
I mean, he doesn't
That's
have
okay.
How
to.
did he
But
know he
I'm not.
acted like that?
Ooh, what?
Oh,
Wow,
sorry about the cord.
Ruin that mic. The mic's done.
good lord.
Nah, it's just the fucking cord.
So
It'll get over it.
apparently he's
That
also
cord's
doing
innocent.
the Twilight Zone reboot.
It's black.
So is
Which
he?
will have white people in it.
So do
Yes.
you remember? Okay, yes, but do you remember the last Twilight Zone reboot that had that black guy?
Oh,
was that Forrest Whitaker? I
that
feel
was
like
For-
that was Forrest
I think
Whitaker.
that was Forrest Whitaker, actually.
I'm gonna
I
fact
know
check
what
that
you're
right
talking
I
now.
feel like
too.
it wasn't actually
wasn't-
Forrest
oh,
Whitaker,
I
but
know
it was
what
a
you're
guy
talking
who
about.
looked like
Wild Eye?
Forrest Whitaker with a real
I know
regular
what you're
eye.
talking about.
Oh,
I know
Wild
what you're
Eye?
talking about.
Was it Black Lightning?
Jeez.
Was it him?
I don't think so, but it's got the same aura. It's
I know
the
what
same
you're talking
type
about,
of
though.
the type of black dude. You know what I mean?
I do remember
Forrest
that
Whitaker's
reboot.
like the elder one, and that's why his eye's gone.
But it's like, I can, you know.
Would he be the narrator in that?
Would Jordan-
and would you consider
Would Jordan
him,
Peele be the narrator?
right? And would you consider
is
him
narrator.
being the narrator
No.
as being an actor?
Nah.
No.
Would you consider Alfred
Well-
Hitchcock an actor when he does his little
when he does his thing, yeah, absolutely. There's a character to that. That's the character.
Award-winning actor and director Forrest Whitaker
Also,
hosts
Who was
this
Forrest
version,
Whitaker?
which features
Was
2
his eye
self-contained
fucked up?
stories
Good
per episode.
I mean,
His eye was fucked up in the Twilight
It's always
Zone.
been fucked up.
I feel like I just ignored it.
This was
Yeah, he's like
2003.
the only actor with a crazy eye that's not off-putting.
It's Forrest Whitaker's disease.
You look at it and you're like, no, I respect that. What
He was
the
that
movie?
weird Jedi.
Not the genetic opera, but the other one, Repo Men.
Oh, he was.
Repo Men, which you're like, why would you, of all people, not get a genetic eye?
But what about Demolition Man?
That was the one movie that I
best
Taco
movie.
Bell?
Best movie. Taco Bell is the only food chain that survived the Great Food Chain Wars. The 3 seashells make sense. 2 to clamp the shit. 1 to scrape anything left over off. 3
Sounds painful.
seashells make sense.
Sounds painful.
Toilet paper doesn't quite make sense.
Toilet
It
paper
does.
makes
You can just,
no
You
sense.
can just use water.
12 rolls.
Drink water, flush water, aqua
Water.
Sfera.
I worked at an apartment complex, a bidet.
Oh,
You know, if
Yeah,
you're
you can get the
naturally,
little.
don't
You can get
need
like
it.
a sprayer from your sink.
Dishwash. The
Similar.
sink. Yeah, the sink.
It's similar. It's not
yeah.
the same thing, but it's
essentially
it's
the same
essentially
thing.
the
If
same.
you do the
You just hook it
natural
up to your
full
toilet.
squat, you don't need anything.
What do you?
He has a hole in his
Do you-
ground. He has no toilets at his house. You go to Nick's house, there's just holes, empty holes.
So you're
and
saying if
squat.
you just squat, your ass cheeks
Are
What
open-
about-
are
Like a
open
dog.
wide enough?
But there's no,
No, like a dog.
That
no.
doesn't
Like
sound
the
comfortable.
That sounds completely
what's it called?
contradictory.
There's the Asian squat, and then there's the.
Why do you know all the squats? How many times have you had to do
It's
this?
not the Russian squat. It's
the Slav squat.
How's
the
your
Slav-
ears feel?
the Slav
yeah, it's a
squat?
Slav squat. Yeah, it's the same squat.
You,
But if you
you
do
have to
that,
have your
it-
heels down.
Yeah,
I
mean,
can't shit like that for
yeah,
some
I
reason.
can't do it either.
I have been in
There's
a
a
lot
certain
of
flexibility
apartments.
in your ankles to do that.
I keep a roll of toilet paper in my truck at all times.
I have been
But
in a
I have
lot of
been told-
apartments.
That's handy.
I've been told by my cross country runner friends that
You just squat and fucking shit.
yes,
And whoever's the survival
it's
of the
be-
fittest.
it's
the fastest. If you
best.
step in my shit,
It just comes right out. There's no residue. It just goes. And
can
you
you
keep
shit
going.
like if you're doing cross country and if it's some sort of race, can you shit like Mario Kart advantage wise? Like leave
it as a peel?
Somebody else on their skis slips on it and they're like, oh, even though they're like 7 foot long skis.
Why would they be skiing
would-
for
It's
cross
not
country?
that fa-
That's
I- I
cross-country
would love
skiing.
to
What do you
see-
mean?
I would love to see it.
I
be
thought
that
that's what he's
fast.
talking about.
He's just talking cross
No,
country
cross-country,
running.
just
We're in
long
the
distance.
Oh,
south.
I was
long
thinking about the
distance running.
skiing with the fucking dumbass. It doesn't make sense.
Not you ski.
You just walk
and then
around
you
with
shoot- and
skis
then
on
you
your-
stop to shoot for 30 seconds, and you continue. No, not that.
Oh, okay.
We
I
live in the
misunderstood.
south.
No,
It's just
they had a
long distance
team.
running.
They had a team at Edgewater.
They did.
Yeah, I
For
didn't
skiing?
understand for cross country skiing. Yes.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I never understood
That
why
makes no
anybody
sense.
would want to do that. Well, we got a
Not
trail
in
that leads
Florida.
from the tip of the dick all the way to the panhandle.
Of ice or snow?
No, the
Skiing.
cross country skiing, you just have skis on. It doesn't matter. You're not skiing.
Is that
You're
how they-
walking with skis on.
That
You
makes
don't know
no
what-
sense.
You
Like
guys have
on the
never heard of
sidewalk?
cross country. No, in like
I've heard
trails.
of
You guys
it.
have never heard of cross country skiing.
They-
And on,
In
They have,
snow.
on anything other than snow? No.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, it's a real thing. They just kind of like walk with skis on.
That's stupid.
It
I
is.
know, I've
I
seen
agree.
I've seen
I
dune
completely
kayaking.
agree. But there's a lot of weird sports out there, and I feel like it would be really good on the leg muscles, but it's just such a waste of time. There's no tournaments for that. I think there's like an Olympic
Unless
section
the
of that.
skis had wheels on
It
them.
wouldn't even make sense. There can't be an Olympic version of that.
Now, I will say I've gone into a lot of apartments that Asians live in, and on all of their toilets, they will have a 1-foot stool in front of the
In front of the toilet?
in front of the toilet where
So
they
you can
put their
your
legs
up.
on.
I used to have that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I had the
That's
healthiest
being
shit.
comfy.
To raise the knees. That's,
Yeah,
That's being comfy.
that's more
healthiest shit.
that's more natural.
You guys remember like staying up too late, like when you'd see the Premier Adult Factory Outlet commercials?
I used to work there.
But it was the infomercials with that really creepy, like skeletal looking guy selling colon cleanses, and he has like a little pencil mustache. And he's like, my 3-year-old granddaughter takes a stool the size of my forearm, and it's like, dude,
What are you feeding her?
like that's.
I don't remember that
All
one.
right.
I don't.
It was an
remember that one.
infomercial. It wasn't just a commercial. It was 30 minutes long.
I don't remember that one. That's questionable right there. That's questionable.
No, it was,
Fuck.
and he looked. It wasn't just like he looked.
No,
he
listen.
looked exceptionally creepy.
The
It
fact
wasn't
that
just.
the dick got a fucking pencil mustache. What you mean? That's instantly creepy.
I'll see. He was exceptionally
Don't-
creepy.
Don't
No,
put that on my browser, bro. Don't put that on my.
No, look it up. Look it up.
No,
Yeah,
fuck
I got-
him. Fuck him. His skinny mustache, bro. You just made me think of that one.
No, but he was also old. He looked like the
Oh,
G-Man from Half-Life, but like 7 foot tall. He looked like he could really. He was a predator. I really
who
think.
was the
Why did he
guy,
know the size
You
of his
touching a little kid
granddaughter's?
ass, bro.
Why did he know his granddaughter's stool size?
Disgusting.
Like,
What was the guy
Disgusting.
from the Creep? It's your mic. Bro, you soaked it in beer.
It's the cables.
You done soaked it in your beer sweats.
the meat sweats.
Not. Oh man, what was? Hold on, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Are you?
I'm gonna have to look it up.
So what? Are you trying to? What are you looking up exactly? Because I'm looking up colon cleanse infomercials right now. Okay, I got the guy.
John Waters.
No,
Is it like John Waters?
No, I got the guy on
Oh, I know
here.
what you're talking about. No,
I
so
don't,
John
I
Waters.
don't have the audio here. But
John
if
Waters
anybody would
was
like,
some creepy motherfucker.
He's an
shit.
exception to the rule.
Look at this. Look at this. I'll just pause this and we'll look at this guy real quick.
I do not remember that guy.
You don't remember this guy?
I do not remember
This is
that
the guy
guy.
who was talking about his granddaughter.
I do not remember that guy.
This man knew about his granddaughter's shits.
That dude's a predator.
That dude is a serious
That
predator.
dude-
I want everybody to take off their headsets
That dude
and
fucks
come look.
kids.
Come look at this man.
I mean, technically, you just play audio because it comes through.
That's
the
like
camera.
a young John Waters.
Give me a thing.
Oh, that,
Look up
I
John
could.
Waters and then
Just
look
play
up
it.
him.
No, right? John Waters. That dude.
Look
doesn't
up John
have-
Waters.
Listen.
Look next to him.
You gotta put respect on John Waters' name, bro.
Look up John
He made
Waters.
Hairspray. He made Hairspray. And Pink Flamingos.
Look up John Waters.
Miss
next.
Divine ate dog shit in that movie.
John
So-
Waters. Look up.
Okay, I'll look up John Waters. Please stop beating me, Vinny.
Respect John Waters.
So-
He makes
I'm
the
hitting
best
you with a
trash.
rubber hose. So this guy reminds me of like Joe Biden.
So we
So-
pause it.
Huh?
We pause the recording.
For what?
Is the recording still going?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, this recording is still going. You can definitely piss outside. But hold on about John Waters.
you saying John Waters reminds you of Joe Biden?
Yes.
No, that's not John Waters that I...
I know that wasn't John Waters, but is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying this guy, the
That
colon cleanse guy. Not this guy, but the other guy that had the pencil mustache.
He's talking about shit. His daughter's shit.
His granddaughter's
shit.
forearm length shit.
That is aggressive, though. Why does he know?
And like, why does he want your shit to be that long as well?
Why? See,
Like, why is that his mission?
I can't.
It's like
Infomercials are already.
he does
questionable.
not look like John. Oh, that's Joe Waters. I completely spelled that wrong.
John Waters. Listen,
Waters.
put respect on John Waters' name, bro. He got the best pencil mustache. He makes the best trash cinema.
He is.
No, man. No. Respect John Waters.
This guy's scary looking.
Respect John Waters, bro.
No, fuck. I will not.
Put respect on his name. He made Hairspray.
I might respect his. No, why?
Hairspray's the best, one of the best musicals, bro.
I don't watch musicals.
Well, stop hating, bro. He made Crybaby.
Musicals are fun.
He made Hairspray. He made Pink Flamingos.
He's very gay.
He's very gay. He makes
Like
the
he's
best-
visibly gay.
Like I've said already, he makes the best trash cinema, bro. He was in that
Trans
that?
cinema.
What is that?
trash cinema.
Put respect on his name, but look at that mustache.
He doesn't have a mustache.
He's from Baltimore.
Oh, that is a mustache.
That is a mustache.
Oh shit! It
It is
looks
a
like
mustache.
it looks like a milk mustache.
John Waters looks just like him. He didn't got as thick as a mustache. Go back to the other picture of the other guy. All those mustaches.
For anybody who hasn't seen any
Boom.
of those
I feel
John
like I
Waters
smell like
movies I
shit
named,
still,
if you've ever seen
Go
that,
back to the other picture of the other guy.
if you ever seen that abomination of a movie, City Chucky, he's the dude who gets
It's
the
a
acid
video,
that
bro.
falls on him.
Well,
That's John Waters.
when he's old as fuck. Now go back to John Waters.
Boom,
Look at that little paper thin mustache.
He almost looks like Mac.
Look at that little paper thin ass mustache. That's John Waters.
Nah.
That little paper. Did you see that paper thin ass mustache on John Waters?
You see, they agree with me. They agree with me.
No, those dogs know a rapist
dogs
when they
agree
see
with
him,
me,
bro.
bro.
Don't look at your granddaughter's stool. Also, if you are to come into contact with Joe Biden,
Well,
he
avoid him at all
he
costs.
might sniff your hair.
He might kiss you on the mouth.
And he's gonna rub you down.
He might kiss
He'll
your
give
mom.
you a shoulder rub and sniff your hair.
Oh,
That's service.
that's assault.
Yiggy. Ooh, that is so good with gum in my mouth. What a terrible thing.
That's very smooth.
It's ridiculous. We're too drunk
Ooh.
to be drinking Jaeger because Jaeger should not taste that good. You know what I mean?
It shouldn't. but
It
did.
really shouldn't.
Space
It did.
boy.
Tastes
why-
like medicine, but
It
I kinda like
does
it.
kind of taste like it's good. It's like robo tripping.
I like medicine.
How do you feel about Joe Biden?
Oh, I hate him.
How do you feel about Joe Biden? How do you feel about Joe Biden?
He shouldn't be touching people.
He's
How do
like
you
Bill.
feel about
He's like
Joe
Bill
Biden?
Clinton, but less acceptable to touch. Because like people want to fuck
wait,
Bill
I
Clinton.
need to
hold
hear
on.
how Nick feels about Joe Biden. How do you feel about Joe Biden?
Best memes.
So he's in trouble for
Rubbing shoulders.
rubbing shoulders
Kissing
and
mouth.
sniffing hairs. He wasn't. No, he's not in trouble
She
for
said
kissing
she
mouth
kissed
yet.
him.
What?
She said that he kissed her on the mouth.
And she was uncomfortable with it.
Oh, see, all I read was the sniffing the hair. Kissed her on the head.
On the head?
No.
A slow, long kiss on the head, on the
Slow
back of the
and
head.
long?
Yeah, both.
But Trump's gonna go ham on that boy.
Well, the problem is Joe Biden is polling higher than anybody. Seconded by Bernie.
Like during the end of the Obama, he had the best memes.
It's like he's the worst person you could possibly run because you know it's gonna happen, bro.
He's just going to be taken down for being a creep.
Yeah. It's like, this nigga's fucking creepy,
Well,
bro.
and you can't run Bernie because he'll be taken down for being a socialist.
Yeah.
And you can't run Elizabeth Warren because she'll be taken down
Fake Indian.
for being a fake Indian. Pocahontas. You can't run Kamala Harris because she wants to put poor people in jail. You can't run Cory Booker. He's always yelling at people. You can run Andrew Yang, except he's Asian.
Yang.
Could you imagine?
Never gonna win.
Could you actually? Yeah, he's never gonna win.
Unfortunately.
He's never gonna win.
Again.
No
I don't think they're gonna
Asians
run
in
Bernie.
office.
I know.
It's like they're
I
gonna
think
run
they're gonna.
Harris.
They're gonna run
She's gonna lose.
Bernie,
They're gonna
but
run
Bernie's
Biden.
so beat up and old.
They're not gonna run him after that shit.
You got
came
Beto
out, bro.
O'Rourke
Yeah, Bernie
standing
would've
on
won
things
the
in his
first time. I'm not
jeans.
sure if he'd win this time.
With that black eye.
Bernie
and
would have
the
won the
stitches.
first time. Oh
Listen,
yeah, the
He
shower
fucked his
thing.
eye up.
That
on
boy
a-
passing out in
on a
showers.
shower.
He's not getting that
He's not getting
nomination,
past
bro.
Trump on that one.
All Trump has to do is go, this guy passes out in showers?
Yeah, he just
What
has
is
to,
he?
he just has to roll
He
out.
can't
onto
even
the
stand,
debate.
folks. He can't even stand.
Like he has
He's
to
weak.
roll out on the debate
When is he gonna
stage,
die?
dragging a shower with him.
And he's like,
How's he
the
gonna stand
the
for
top
your...
1% of the top 10%
Get him out of here.
of the top 5%.
How's he gonna stand
It's
for
like
your
I-
issues when he can't stand to wash his nuts?
It's like I feel like
I don't agree with
you
that.
remember when he ran away when he won all the. I feel like whoever
Excuse
he
me?
runs against, whoever Trump runs against this time, is going to be an even bigger landslide than when he beat Clinton.
The problem is,
Do you
yeah,
think
the
that- I'll-
Democrats
no,
are
what's
not
that- is
putting
that
up
your
No, I will
prediction?
put money right now on the spread. What's the spread you're calling?
Well, how much
For
did he
bet-
win last time?
By like 4, like electoral votes.
Yeah,
or some shit
electoral.
like
You got to
Was
specify.
it? No, I feel like he won by
Electorals.
more than 4 electoral votes.
that. Not by the votes, but percentage.
By percentage?
Yeah.
I feel like he'll win both the popular vote and the electoral vote. This
Democrats are
time around.
not
That's
putting
fine,
up
but that's not what I'm
anybody
asking.
that
What's your spread?
mainstream voters are going to vote
Percentage
for.
wise.
I feel like he hits 300 on the electoral college.
300, is that where we're voting?
Yeah,
Don't they need 270?
yeah.
What did he get last time? Like 330 something?
Oh, damn.
It was like
I feel like
He
ridiculous.
won by
Yeah.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
He had already
Yeah.
won by like a
Yeah.
landslide.
Yeah. I feel like the only state he'll lose, I feel like it's going to be Reagan first time around.
So
On a
New York-
tauntaun or not on a
Landslide.
tauntaun?
I feel like the only
Reagan
states.
on a tauntaun.
I feel like the only states he's gonna lose is New York.
Can we talk about that
and
guy?
California.
I don't have that guy's name, but we have a hero in the House of Representatives who was calling.
The one-eyed dude.
Was that no? I don't
Reagan
think that's the guy
on
who
a
did that. Who did the
Velociraptor.
Reagan on the Velociraptor. That's a different
Firing
guy.
a
that's,
machine gun.
It was an older guy who did this.
I had him in my fucking.
So
I'll pull it up. Reagan on a Velociraptor firing a machine gun.
So this guy was essentially, he was an old dude, and he was essentially trying to call to attention how ridiculous Mike Lee was trying to call to attention how ridiculous
he
the
memed the
Green
fuck
New
out of
Deal
AOC.
is.
Oh God, the green.
No
Look at
religion,
this.
especially.
This is Ronald Reagan on a Velociraptor.
Wasn't it for like 20 minutes?
Yeah, he just kept pulling up memes. I caught what he was doing though. Like he was just pointing out the bullshit of what she was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, bro, she's talking about eliminating fucking airplanes.
What were you gonna do? Ride boats for 20 hours to England?
It's like it's not fucking happening. It's like even this is how you know shit.
Which is
Even
less
John,
economic.
yeah, even John Morgan was like, "This is why I left the Democratic Party.
You can
This
burn
bitch
more
was a
coal.
29-year-old
All right,
fucking
so-
waitress."
I got numbers up. In 2016, Trump got 304 electoral votes, while Hillary Clinton got 227, which is ridiculously low compared to what you need to win. You need 270.
Like, bro, y'all fucked up. It's like Democrats, honestly, they should have not even ran this time around. If they're gonna do that, if they're gonna run those people they're attempting to run, it's like you're just saying, "Yo, fuck me up, fam." That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
They don't have anybody that mainstream middle American white voters are gonna vote for.
They're yelling the wrong fucking thing. You got fucking Harris. It's like, no, bro. It's like you're
Harris
fucked up,
trying to
bro.
put you in jail for wanting your kids to make money. And
It's like they're trying to.
It's like they're
just purposely sacking this year.
It's
We'll
like
come back
I think-
strong 2022.
Zuckerberg 2024.
Yeah, 24.
Oh, 24?
Yeah.
They banned white
They're just
nationalism.
gonna make sure there's no other Republican that could run against any of the Democrats in 2024. But right now, they're just like, let's just sack this year.
It's like, bruh. It's embarrassing, bruh. It's like, man, shame on the Democratic Party for running any of those motherfuckers. Any of them.
What about Cory Booker? He yells about Lincoln.
Oh, you mean him? The dude who I said last week go down the well? Yeah, fuck him.
I mean, I still think Bernie would have beat Trump.
The first time. Not
the
anymore.
first time.
The first time he definitely would have beat Trump, but the DNC was like, well,
he bent the knee and tried to fight the tweets.
Yeah, he fucked up the second time.
He really is not smart in that aspect.
He a silly boy for that.
Like I expect more out of him is the problem. Like I had
his comb over is not impressive anymore.
He's like literally almost 80 years old.
Which why would you want an 80-year-old president?
That's my point.
Trump just needs to point at him.
Trump
and just
is
say,
already the oldest president
old.
in history.
Is he older than Reagan?
Yes.
Oh,
but you know what?
When he was elected, then Reagan wasn't.
Got
he was
his
elected.
senses
Reagan was
together.
like 68 when he was elected.
Damn.
What if they ran out Chris Rock on the Democratic Party?
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
I mean, he won in the movie, right?
Oh no!
Wow.
So
that was a good
movie. A last little.
I don't care what y'all say. That was a good movie. I love that movie.
A last little ending fit. There's some male birth control that's been tested recently.
Are we talking about dropping shit?
Fuck that shit.
Don't take it.
Don't take it.
Don't
Your
do
sperm
it.
boy's gonna get all fucked up.
They're gonna die.
There were
come
two
back
different
to life.
samples
You're gonna
that
grow a
they
second
actually
dick.
studied other than the control, and it
Go
was
for a second dick.
But it won't be able to do anything.
It was
I'd
some
go
guys
for a
doing
limp
200
second dick.
milligrams and then other
Permalink.
guys using 400 milligrams, and none of them received any negative side effects and did not get anybody pregnant whilst just making big cums in the vagina.
Listen, I'm ready, bro. Give me it.
I wasn't one of those test subjects, so
He's got 9,000 sperms.
Way too many. That's not a lot.
Really, he's Asian. It's slanty-eyed.
Is he?
9,000 to 1. I'm definitely playing the lottery on that one.
He's got slanty eye.
Give me the male birth control. Give it to me.
All right, let's go rob a pharmacy.
I will take it. Give it to
Kutre
me.
taking all those pills.
CVS or Walmart.
What if Cardi B was
Walmart?
just dropping male birth control
CVS or
into the
Walgreens?
drinks?
That didn't exist at the time.
No,
was
she goes
dropping
back
like
in
fucking
time.
Rookies.
Cardi B Terminator.
How we know?
Like, honestly, shouts out to Cardi B.
Cardi Cosby. Shouts out to Cardi
honestly,
Cosby.
Like, I don't agree with what you did, but you did what you did.
You gotta lose some endorsements, though.
You gotta lose something professional. It's not like you're just some street rat.
No, she
like,
can go to jail.
If
I
she
think it's only
no,
fair
there's a
that
statute
she
of
loses
limitations. What do you
something.
mean? It's fucking statute of no.
They got Bill Cosby.
She didn't rape anybody.
She said fuck somebody, bro.
Bill
I don't
Cosby
think
didn't
I don't think
rape
that's the
anybody
charge.
either.
Yeah,
No,
but
yes, he
Well, it
did.
could be-
because
that could be
no,
assault,
I
right?
get the thing because they all wanted to fuck Bill Cosby, but he drugged them, and that's what made it rape. That's where
All
it
those
become
dudes
rape.
wanted to fuck Cardi B, and they got
For money.
drugged.
So she was committing prostitution.
So that's a secondary charge she should have gotten fucking hit with.
That's an actual thing, but that's still,
in
there's
what
still
state?
Georgia.
statute of
Okay.
limitations. Statute of limitations.
She was in Georgia.
There is a
Cardi
statute
B
of
doing in
limitations
Georgia?
on most.
No, wait. Technically,
I could rob somebody and not get caught for 5 years for a certain amount.
Cardi B isn't an affiliate to sexual assault because she said if a nigga cheats on her, what she would do, get him drunk, get him high on the, drop some shit in his drink, get him fucked up, and then get him sucked off by a transsexual.
Oh yeah, the weird catfish
That's sexual
thing.
assault, bro.
That is actually sexual assault.
And now I'm gonna make him gay.
And she said, so on camera, she admitted to sexual assault. So she is in the same category as R. Kelly and
I dropped
I wouldn't
a
say
pill in his drink and I robbed him.
He's in the same category as R. Kelly.
Well,
R. Kelly's
admitted to
keeping a
fucking-
castle in a travel lodge of 15
Allegedly.
to 21-year-old girls.
Allegedly.
Sorry to
But
change subject.
still.
Can you not roll your R's, AJ?
I can't roll my R's.
Oh!
Do it again.
So that-
He sounds like a disposal.
That's not.
well, again,
Sounds like a
I've literally
disposal,
never
not.
heard Cardi B do her thing. I've just read it in memes.
Oh,
I've never heard
this
her.
is like, bro, once again.
I don't know how.
I don't know what
It's fine,
she
it's
is.
fine.
I don't know what
It's
she
fine.
is.
She's
I can't. I literally can't. It's a genuine problem when I try to speak Spanish.
Sav, do it again.
Cardi B.
Why does that sound like a bird?
Cardi B.
No, she went you. You got it like.
Poor listeners. I'm so sorry, listeners.
They're sitting there in their truck right now, like, oh my fuck, turn.
Yeah, bro. Nah, bro. Like, I like Cardi B, but she gotta lose some endorsements for that.
Yeah,
bro.
you can't just be drugging people.
She can't be
overall,
Pepsi. She can't be Pepsi.
I
at
literally
least.
don't care that she robbed these guys. That's not my problem with the issue.
Not the issue.
That's not. It's the fact that you gave them drugs to be slicker. You shouldn't need drugs to rob people who are trying to get your pussy.
Can that be categorized as assault?
It's assault.
Assault, maybe. Yeah. With the drugging. Yeah, assault.
Why did she need any of that? She should have just fucked them and then taken all their money.
Fuck them, then I guess
regardless.
Because she a hood rat.
Drug them. Yeah, she's literally the worst.
At heart.
She had the body to just take that money regardless.
Now,
my
thing could have gotten killed. She could have literally gotten killed.
My thing is when she said
that's why she had to drug them.
My thing is what kills me is when she's like, "Oh, it's my own. I was doing it to survive." Like, bitch, you didn't.
The bitch, no, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to steal.
You didn't have to.
You've got plenty to survive.
I'm still really don't give a fuck that she robbed guys.
Yeah.
Don't slip people's shit.
Yeah.
Be slick. That means that you are weak. You are a weak thief. You can't even steal from somebody right in front of their faces.
You can't be. Yeah, bro.
Fuck them to a coma and then steal their shit.
She didn't even do that. They were looking for services rendered. She did not render services. She rendered fucking quaaludes.
Listen, they waking up.
She was fraud. She was committing fraud.
She's fraud.
That
fraud
puss,
prostitute.
That puss needs to get shot on IRS.
You can't be on the Ellen show drugging folk.
Ellen was probably like.
Ellen woke up the next morning Ellen's like, I can't tell anybody
Ellen
about
is
this.
a wholesome lesbian. You know what I mean? So like,
she woke up the next morning like, I can't tell anybody about this.
She likes to dance.
Once you get claimed by the middle-aged white folk, you can't be associated. You can't be associated with committing criminal activities.
She owns.
Like that. She does own.
I haven't heard anything from Oprah in a while though.
Now Oprah,
she owns. She has owned. She just Oprah Winfrey Network.
She's sitting in the background making money.
Yeah,
she owns a human being.
A network.
Chilling.
She's got hologram.
I know that, but like,
hologram whom?
Hologram
stayed out of the news.
She has hologram Stedman. Mecca Stedman.
Nobody can prove he's real.
I was gonna say he's never been on anything.
But she smashed when she wanted to. So it could have just been like a blow up doll.
She could have just been smashing manstitutes.
It was Yakub.
Manstitutes.
So yeah, those Tupac and Michael Jackson and Prince holograms, those are actually the real people. Not holograms.
She froze them.
Oh, man.
AJ ruined everything. Yep. Tonight at 10 p.m., AJ ruins your life.
Well, it's about 1 a.m., and we're about an hour in.
I'm saying, bro.
So,
moral of the story, don't put shit in people's drinks.
Don't drug people. It's rude. At the very least.
At least let them know beforehand. Like, hey.
Yeah, be like,
they'll pay extra to be
drugged.
Some
drugs in your water?
Yeah, they'll pay extra to be drugged and raped by Cardi B.
That's the thing. Like, she could have literally told these Johns, like, hey, I prefer my guys when they're a little fucked up. You know, like, and just consensually drugged them.
Yeah, I would have paid a little bit extra.
If she's telling her hoe stories, right? That's another thing people aren't taking into account here. She's telling hoe stories.
She could be lying.
She could have never drugged anybody and just try to seem hard. And now she's
I live in these streets, and there's nobody who's come forward and been like, "Yeah, I've actually been raped by Cardi B." I
saw a meme of a guy. I don't know if it was real.
Everybody immediately posted that shit was fake because nobody knew Cardi B at the time.
Did she go by Cardi B as a stripper?
No. She went by Cardi B after her sister Cardi A got kind of famous.
Ain't that some shit, bro?
So her sister was
Cardi A,
like the jewelry.
No, like the liquor.
Is it a liquor too?
Bacardi.
No, there's a liquor, Cartier.
I'm gonna fact check that shit, but
or not a liquor. I'm sorry, you said liquor. A jewelry. There's a jury.
Like diamonds,
like Cartier diamonds.
Jewelry.
Yeah, there's Cartier diamonds.
Jewelry.
This ain't even half my jewelry.
Jury.
Yes, there's.
You're on the south.
There's Cartier diamonds. Yeah. Anyway, So don't be drugging people.
Don't be drugging people.
You can if you rob people, let them be conscious. Don't drug them into unconsciousness.
Cardi says her name, as it turns out, came all back to liquor. My sister's name is Hennessy, so everybody used to be like Bacardi to me, rapper explained, referencing the popular rum brand.
Yeah,
then I shortened it to Cardi B.
So
the B stands for whatever.
So there's a Cartier rum?
No, Bacardi.
Different than
it's Bacardi, and she just changed it to Cardi B.
But there's a Cartier,
Cardi
like diamonds.
Yeah.
No, but she's not. No, but her name is.
Okay, so it's trashier. It's not French.
It's just Bacardi.
That's sad. I've never heard Bacardi called Cardi.
Works at Bacardi.
This has gotten way trashier than I expected
it to be. Fucking Cardi B,
She's a stripper.
She's a stripper.
How much
she's
trashy did you not want her to be?
I have never associated with strippers, so I don't know. I really
Why
don't
not?
know. Why would I? Not worth my time.
Why not?
Time.
She's the most famous trash in the world.
Is she? I think there's
is.
trashier, more famous people.
I think she's at the top at this point.
She's at the top echelon
of trashy motherfuckers.
Anything else we gotta say? We out here.
Don't be drugging people. Don't be touching people's shoulders without consent.
Or sniffing hair.
That's
wrong.
Or rubbing on little girls, Joe Biden. We've seen you too many times.
We've seen you do it way too many times, man.
Stop getting mad at Jordan Peele because he wants to have black cast.
Yeah,
stupidest thing.
You're just gonna go backwards down the thing.
Stupidest thing ever.
Stop getting yourself out of charges.
Nobody is mad.
Jussie Smollet's guilty.
Just cut that shit out, bro.
Stop being
silly.
Yeah.
And
Black Mitch, you're pretty much. You're pretty much Black Mitch.
Support male contraceptive.
Yeah, learn how to roll your R's.
Do some lifts. Do some lifts, Black Mitch. Do some lifts. Everybody, do it. Do a space boy.
Wait.
Cooch.
Cooch?
Big boss.
Can I start calling you Cooch?
Don't mess up your mic wires.
All right, so we got Cooch out here. We got Left Foot Green. We got Tim Hortons. We got fucking Cowboy Bebop over here. It's been a fun time. What are we doing? What are we doing out here, Dandy?
You should always take care.
Dude, this is very low energy.
Brush your hair.
More energy.
And, wear clean underwear.